lot of debate recently about whether or not Sachin Tendulkar should call it a day from international cricket. Given his poor form, some argue that the Master Blaster should hang up his cricket boots. But others, like Ravi Shastri, beg to differ. Shastri believes that the day Sachin calls time on his career, an entire team will be needed to fit into his big shoes. And Rahul Dravid agrees.
I think people have been saying it's his last Test series or his last year for a long time. I think he seems to be in a good space at the moment. Just talking to some of the players around the team and some of the coaching staff, the impression I get is that Sachin is in a really good space at the moment, and he's been hitting the ball really well. He's been playing really well. From India's point of view, they'll want to see him have a great series.
You share a locker room with him. You have shared the crease with him, so to speak. Can you just talk us through the process that he's gone through?
Well, I think he's changed a lot as a batsman, as you would. I think over the years, if you play international cricket, you are going to change. I think the great thing about Sachin, for me, has really been his balance and his ability to judge length. I think his ability to be able to get fully forward when the ball is pitched up and get back when it's pitched short creates a huge range of options for him. He's got the ability to play all around the ground. He's almost a player who's not had too many weaknesses, or he's not had a weakness really in that sense. When he's playing well, he's fantastic to watch, and I think it's just that balance and the balance that that he has in his setup and the way he stands.
For Sachin Tendulkar as well, up against England, what does he have to prove, if anything left to prove, or to say anything to his detractors?
Well, I don't think he has anything to prove from that point of view, but he would like to score runs, and he would like to play an integral part in India winning this series. I think when has a Test series in India not really been about Sachin? It's always, I think he's had to live with this sort of expectation since he's been a 14, 15-year-old boy, just for the person he is and the player that he's been. He's had to live with these kind of expectations. So I don't think he sees it any different. And I think the good thing about Sachin, and one of the things that I have seen about Sachin over the years, is his ability to stay, distanced from some of this hype and the hyperbole that sort of precedes a series. And he has that ability to get away from it and focus on what he needs to do. Someone who spends a lot of time on his preparation, so he would have done the nets that he needed. He would have hit the number of balls. He would have done the visualizations that he needs to do leading into this Test series. So he'll be up for it, and I think he'll be ready.